earnings season isn't over just because the Mag 7 is done. We have a lot of great growth stocks that are reporting this week here at the end of February. And I brought a bunch of them for you. Some of them have excellent earnings surprise track records, but the stocks kind of got a little bit too hot to handle, and they're starting to pull back a bit off of their highs. Could this be a buying opportunity? Will these earnings reports provide another catalyst and the stocks will turn around and go the other way? Let's dive right in and see which stocks I'm talking about this week. The first one is one of the hottest restaurant stocks out there. It's taken off the mantle, I guess you could say, from Chipotle and some of the others, but it's Cava. Ticker CAVA. Look at this earnings surprise track record. It has beaten every quarter since it went public in 2023. No one denies that it has had fast growth, but you can see here the shares starting to pull back kind of dramatically here in 2025. It's down 23% over the last 3 months, but PE still at 175. So still an expensive stock. And if the growth trade really is kind of taking a time out, this one could get hit even further. But let's see. I'm a big fan of the restaurants. They always seem very busy whenever I walk by. But is that enough? We'll see. That's Cava, CAVA. Then I'm going to stick with the restaurants. Another hot name, Sweetgreen, ticker SG. This one, not so great on the earnings surprises. You can see all these misses in a row. It didn't really matter last year, but look at the sell-off. The same kind of thing we're seeing with Cava. It just got a little bit too hot to handle. Sweetgreen doesn't even have a PE. It's not positive on the earnings side yet. And I'd like to see that if I'm going to, pay like an elevated price for Sweetgreen. Year to date, the shares are now down 32% and 3 months down 42%. This is another hot restaurant chain expanding quickly. Can it beat this time? That's what we're going to be wondering. We will see. Then let's switch over back to tech. Of course, we can't really avoid it. We are getting NVIDIA this week, but this is another hot one, Salesforce, ticker CRM. Just this one miss last quarter, barely, not even 1%. But otherwise, it is an earnings all-star. It has beat all these other quarters. I'm expecting it to rebound and beat again. Year to date, however, shares are now down 6.3% and 3 months down 7.7%. So not as big a pullback as some of the other kind of big momentum names, but it is off that 2024 high. And we'll see if another earnings beat can turn these shares around. It's trading at 28 times, not super pricey, but not altogether a value either. So this is one I'm going to be watching. Salesforce, CRM. And sticking with tech, we're going to take a look at Dell. This has been another hot one on the AI side. And you can see it's got a great earnings surprise track record, just that one miss in 2022. Very volatile kind of year here in 2024. And now it's weakened a bit again in 2025. Year to date, it's up, but just like about 1%. So let's just say it's kind of flat year to date. 3 months, however, it's down 13%. Now, Dell was never an expensive tech stock, and it still isn't. It's trading at this 13 times. Is this a stock that value investors should take a look at? Can it retake these highs here from 2024? These are all questions I'm going to be watching, and we will see. And then we're going to wrap it up with a red hot AI name, SoundHound AI. Many of you tweeted it at me over the last couple of months because of this chart. You're asking me, should I buy SoundHound, ticker SOUN? Well, it looks like a lot of people did here in 2024, and now they're getting out with as many gains as they can. Now, it has a pretty good earnings surprise track record, and it did have this bigger beat last quarter, 25%. So I can't fault it for its earnings surprise record, but it does not have a PE. Year to date, down 49%. 3 months, it's still up 59% because you can see this is when the big gains were made. But investors now or traders are getting out of SoundHound, and we'll see if it doesn't just retrace all the way back down here, or if another big earnings surprise doesn't cause another rebound in the stock here. But that's SoundHound AI. We're all going to be watching these big momentum stocks, ticker SOUN. So as you can see, some wild charts, some good earnings surprise track records are in here. But a pullback seems to be in play for a lot of these big momentum stocks from 2024. And we'll see if that continues. But we are going to have a couple more weeks worth of earnings here, including a lot of retail. A lot of them have pulled back off of recent highs as well. So what is going on out there? These earnings reports are telling us some things, but we may have to wait until next earnings season to really get a better grip on what's happening here in 2025. I'll be bringing you all of these charts and more. I'll have a few more in next week when those retailers really start coming out. We are getting some again this week, like TJX is reporting this week, Urban Outfitters as well, but those will keep rolling in for at least another week or two. Before then, it gets a little quiet. So be sure to subscribe to get all of our videos. Get us on YouTube, Zacks.com/YouTube for our YouTube channel. I know many of you are subscribing, so thank you for getting all of our content. And we're bringing it to you, all of these hot stocks and what to watch every week during earnings. So I'll be back next week with some more earnings charts.